Hello, my name is Onina Prince, and I'm going to be taking you through what we have learned so far in database programming. Uh, my rig number is 2023 BIT 200 PS. So we are going to start. I'm going to have a database called University. So we are going to start by creating the database University. So we say create database University. Create database University. And after creating the database University, we shall say use the database, use University. This enables the console to help us to use the exact and fill in the things we need in that specific database. So in my database we have two tables. The first table being the department table. So we create table department and its rows. Create table department. So on the department we shall have a department ID, This will go for varchar because it includes the numerals and then even characters. We shall give this 5, a parameter of 5, the size of 5 shouldn't be null, and this is the primary key for this table. So from there we have the name of the department. This one would have a character with a variable size of 15. From there we shall have the location of the department, resource of char, the location of the department in the university. So from there on we close it, and from there we have our table. So we can say, in order to see what we have written in the table, we describe the table, which is department. From there I have another table where I'm going to create. I'm going to create table employee, and then we shall put in the things that come with an employee. For example, the employee ID, varchar. This has 5. Shall give it 5 characters. It's also not null. That means it has to be filled in. And this will be the primary key, which uniquely identifies this row in the in the table. Next, we shall have a name. Shall have character for it, which will be 15. The seat size will be 15. From the characters we have, from the names we have a department ID. Each has a department ID. So for the department ID, it will also be varchar, and we count it to 5. From there we have salary. For every employee is paid salary. Salary will be int because they are numbers, so we shall give that 10. From there we continue to a foreign key. Now we have a foreign key helps us to build relationships between different tables. For example, this foreign key here will help us make a relationship with the department table. So for example, this foreign key, the foreign key we are identifying in this scenario is a department ID. A department ID. So for the department ID, which references the department table, and it relates to the department ID, the one which is in the department table. So we are done. So it shows that we are done. So that if we want to describe and see what's there, we can describe and say describe employee. When you describe employee, so this will show what is there. For example, apart from that, we have something we have forgotten, and for example, for the employees, we have forgotten age. So we need age. So for age, if we need to put the age, we say alter table. When we alter table, we shall say the name of the table, which is employee. So then for when we alter the table employee, we add what we want to add, which will be age, and its data type and size, which will be int. We can give it 2 because there are very few people go over 100, and past 100 you're not working anymore. So that one is done. So for example, if we are to see the changes that have been made, we shall say describe again, describe the employee, the table employee. So age was added, right? So from there we can add something else. So from there I can add something else. Let me have a look at what we can add. From there we have what we call insert. So from there we have to insert data into our tables. So we insert into department. That's the table department. So to make it quick, you could do this. Let's have a different one. In table values, whereby we shall do this. So if we remember properly, our table of department had a department ID and a name and the location. So for the location and the name, we can have let me see what we shall have. So we put this D01, and from there we put a comma. That's for the ID. For the name, we can put engineering. From there we can put the location, which is going to be first, and then from there we close it off, and then we put this, and we are done. So to affect multiple, we have to do it several times. So we can put it the second time, which will be 02. We can have computing this time round, computing, and these people are located in the FCI building. And we can have another person who will be the third person. We can take them to the accounting department. And the accounting department is in the upper faculty. We can have another one for, we can take this one to the, we could take him to the medicine faculty. And this one belongs to the lower faculty. And when we are done with that, we say select all. This means the asterisk is for all from department, and this shows the information we have just assigned into the table. So next we could go for our employee table. We could say insert into employee. Insert into employee values. From there we have an employee ID. It will be E01. Then from there we can say a comma. So we have the name. Then you have to put the name. So this can be like Eric. From there we have another, as the department ID, let's put him under computing, that is D02, because this was referred to to the table above. If you put it differently, if you put a table a department ID which wasn't referred to, that will make it wrong, because it's supposed to be relating to this other table, to this table here, so it will be a problem. So from there we have the department ID covered. From there we can go to the salary. From the salary we have let's say he earns around 700,000. And how old is he? He's around 30 years. So we cover that up and we are done, and it's done. So we have to get another person. We can have a person from the engineering department. Let's call him Casper. Sorry about that. Let's have someone called Casper. Let's have someone called Casper, and he belongs to the department which is D01. He earns around, let's say, 800, and he's around 37 years old. So that is affected. We go to the third person. We could have another one. We could call him Casper from. Let's get another person from accounting. Let's call her Lynn. This one belongs to the accounting department. The accounting department was 03, and she earns around 600, 650, 650, and she's 27 years old. Could have another one. We could have another one for the last department, the medicine department. Let's see. We could have Musa. Who is the department ID is 4. Take to 800, 900. Could have another 0, and then could take him to 900,000. And he is 35 years of age. So from that we can say select all from employee, and this shows all our entries from there. So from there we could have we could want to update our things, our information. For example, we say update. So we update the table. We update the employee table. We update employee, and we set salary, because we want to change salary, where we set salary, we set it equal to what we want to change it to. For example, we set salary to 700,000, 750,000, where, so here we can say where name is equal to, for example, we wanted to change Lynn's salary, so we're changing it to 700 also, to where name is equal to Lynn, and that shows the change that happens So from there we say if you want to see the change that happened, select all from employee. So we can see that Lynn's money was changed from 650 to 750. So from there we can also delete. We can delete in a way that we could delete. So delete let me see, we delete from the table, delete from employee, where name is equal to, let's say, Eric. Let's say we want to do away with Eric, so we do that and it changes. So we say select all from employee, and we can see that Eric is no longer part of the people that are on the list. From there we can have another condition of and or. So and works in a way that it shows whether it only works when both alternatives are correct, and or only works when one alternative is correct. Either way, either of the alternatives is correct on its own. So let's dig into that. So we are selecting select all from employee, where salary is equal to 750,000, and age is equal to 27. So it will only return this because this is only where it is true. So we can say there's also an or perspective. So select all from employee where salary is equal to 800K, or age is equal to 35. You see, because this one, whether it chooses whether they are correct, where this one it shows this is going to be correct in a way, and 35 years of age is also going to be correct in a way. So from there we have between. We have another issue we discussed about the between command. So it's a select from employee where salary is between 750,000 and let's say 900,000. And this will show everyone from 750 and then to 900. The next we have the limit clause. This will help us, it limits you from the people, from the things that you could display. So select all from employee limit 1. So it only shows 1. So we could have an order by, could have another, like for example order by. So we could say select all from employee and order by age. So we could say, like for example here we say order by, select all from employee, order by age, ascending. So ascending, we start from the smallest to the biggest, or we could do the same but we say descending, right? I think, yeah, descending, and to show us from 37 to the ones below. So from there we could have what we call a truncate. Truncate clears the information within a table. For example, we say truncate, make sure to get the spellings correct, truncate table employee. So when we do that, we clear all the data that is in the table employee. So for example, if you say select all from employee, it will select all from employee. We shall have an empty set because it's not really, all the information has been removed. And the last one, we have drop. So we have drop. That drop means we are removing everything. So the drop is drop, we drop the database, drop database university, and this will remove everything and clear the database that we have just created. Thank you for listening. My name is Onina Prince. Registration number 2023 BIT 200 PS. Thank you.